At the class reunion, I suddenly got a nosebleed. Blood dripped onto the cake. An unsuspecting classmate scooped a spoonful, slowly put it in her mouth, and ate it with relish. I ran to the restroom. A mouthful of green blood spurted from my nose. The nosebleed grew worse, terrifying me. I quickly covered it with tissue, then hurriedly cleaned the sink. Looking up at my reflection in the mirror, I only remembered last night on the swaying bus, and a hand. Nothing else came to mind. The next day, I entered the bathroom again. The toilet bowl was filled with green liquid. Shivering with fear, I screamed desperately, but the liquid kept rising. Nausea surged up, and I frantically cleaned the toilet. Suddenly, a ringing in my ears, painful enough to make me slam into the door. Looking up again, my left eye had turned blood red. My body itched unbearably. I pulled off my shirt and saw something wriggling beneath my skin. I immediately pulled my hat down, put on sunglasses, and rushed out the door. While driving, I frantically called doctors. No one answered. I barged straight into the doctor's house. They weren't even awake yet when I burst in. His wife started cursing at me, so I had to leave. The doctor was complaining, but when I took off my sunglasses, he immediately realized the seriousness of the situation and urged me to go to the hospital right away. Flused, because just a few days earlier, several patients with the same symptoms had died in the hospital. Hurried away to the supermarket, where I bought needles, blades, and alcohol. Then I hid in a stinking, abandoned bathroom. I downed half a bottle of whiskey, then took the blade and cut into my flesh. Gritting my teeth, I plunged my hand beneath the skin and forcibly squeezed out worm-like things. I cut open my shoulder, reached inside and clawed, then pulled the things out with my teeth. Then my face. Finally, I stitched the wound shut with needle and thread. I rushed to find my friend, because days ago at the bar he'd kissed me, and I feared I'd infected him. I called out to Kelly, who was in class, to come out. Her eyes were red too. She must be infected. But Kelly insisted she'd just forgotten to remove her contacts, causing an eye infection. I insisted on taking her away. Then Kelly's suitor rushed out to stop me. I slammed him against the wall, ripping off my sunglasses. The suitor froze in terror. Kelly came over to break up the fight, when suddenly she coughed up a mouthful of blood. The guy was utterly petrified. I grabbed Kelly and we fled. Now then, what should we do next?